The Alaska Nanooks continue their hard work on the ice. Even though we're not playing for wins or losses, we are preparing for next season. And one of the guys that's back for another great season of Nanook hockey is Markuss Komuls. And Markuss, how's it going for you right now, knowing that you're not playing hockey on, say, Friday or Saturday night, but practicing for those Saturday morning 3-on-3 scrimmages?
Yeah, it's unfortunate that we could not play this season, but that's just how it is with the time and COVID, and we're not the only team not playing, but we're putting in work and practice and doing skills work. And Saturdays we play a 3-on-3 tournament, which is pretty fun.
You've had a pretty good career with the Nanooks right now. You're in your sophomore season, 5'10" and 187. Pretty good stats for a hockey player. You consider yourself kind of an offense-minded guy or more defensive-minded?
Last year coming in, I think that I developed more defensively, and we had more senior guys that were playing more minutes. And hopefully the upcoming years I'll have more offense to my game, but pretty much anything to make the team better.
Some of your best statistics came against the Alabama Huntsville Charger team, as you picked up some goals and assists against that team. The WCHA was quite a league. We got to see a big footprint from Alabama all the way up to Ohio, Michigan, and Minnesota. Quite a little footprint for this league, isn't it?
Oh yeah, a lot of travel for us last year, and I guess that's just how it is. But I'm pretty used to it because previously I played in the North American League in Kenai, so the travel is pretty much the same for me.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Fairbanks is no stranger to you. Fairbanks no stranger to the fact that you played for the Kenai River Brown Bears, so you got to familiarize yourself with Fairbanks. And was that a very influential way for you to decide, hey, I like Fairbanks, I'll play for the Nanooks?
Yeah, I've actually enjoyed Alaska more than I thought I would. I came up to Kenai 4 years ago, and I really enjoyed my time there. And then I was not afraid to come up to Fairbanks, which is the coldest city in the United States. And I've been enjoying my time here.
Down in Kenai, you played 60 games a couple seasons ago. You were the assistant captain there, so you're more of a leader. So I think the Nanooks are expecting you to be a leader on the ice as we get ready for next season, which will be here pretty quick. So what was it like being named assistant captain for that North American Hockey League franchise?
It's definitely an honor every time anyone gets to be the captain or assistant captain. It puts a little more pressure on the players, but I think that mostly it's the players and the coaches that trust others to be leaders, and it's just an honor.
You talked about a lot of travel coming from a place far, far away. You get a lot of support staff from your family, your parents and siblings, and did they get a chance to watch the games and listen to the games from where they're at when you're playing up here in Alaska or maybe down in lower 48?
Yes, it actually up here in Alaska it works a little better for them since the big time difference. It's 6 a.m. for them, so right before going to job they can wake up an hour early and watch the games. So it's actually not too bad.
What's the best part about waking up every day and going to the rink? Is there a certain aspect, a certain part of the game that you want to work on, you want to get better to take it to that next level?
Yes, going to the rink is always fun. And now with COVID, we don't really get to go out too much and see other people, but it's always nice to see the guys. And on the ice, I've been just overall trying to get better, trying to work on some offensive skills, defensive skills, and skating.
We talked about you being a leader. You were also named to the WCHA Rookie of the Week. In fact, it was about a year ago, almost to this date, when you were named WCHA Rookie of the Week. And how was that experience for you?
Oh, that was cool. I definitely did not expect to be named that. Just woke up in the morning and saw it on my phone that some of my teammates texted me, but it was really cool.
And what do you know about the rivalry? How is it to build on for you for this Alaska Airlines Governor's Cup? Had a chance to win one of those, knowing the rivalry between Fairbanks and Anchorage. You've gotten to know it pretty good, haven't you?
Yes, the last 2 games up here in Fairbanks were fun. We had a ton of fans at the games, and that's always fun. Great experience, definitely.
It'll be fun to see that Carlson Center packed once again with the fans. And How important are the fans to you when you're skating on the ice? Do you hear the fans? Do you see the fans while you're concentrating on playing the game that you love?
Yes, I probably don't see them all the time. Don't look at the fans, but I can definitely feel the fans cheering us on, and it helps. And it's just a much better feeling having the people in the arena.
How's classes going for you? Probably mostly online. You're a business administration major. How are they going for you?
They're going well. Currently, just taking more classes than I would usually since we don't have a season, but they're going well.
You watching a little bit of pro hockey now during some of your off time? And do you have a favorite maybe NHL team or player that you're watching right now?
Yes, I've been watching quite a bit whenever I have time, and I like Makar and I like Hughes. Those are two of my favorite players.
Who's going to win the Stanley Cup?
Oh, Colorado and Vegas look pretty good right now, I think.
All right. Maybe you'll play for one of those teams someday, huh?
Hopefully.
All right. Well, Markuss, thanks for joining us. Continue your hard work both on and off the ice. Before you know it, we don't want summer to go too darn fast, but before you know it, we'll be back at the friendly confines of the Carlton Center, playing in front of our fans and playing hockey come next season. Good luck.
Thank you.
The hockey season is rolling on, kind of a different version here in 2021-2022, with the Alaska Nanooks basically delegated to practicing and getting ready for next year. Joining us is Antti Virtanen, a guy who come over from Finland. Well, Antti, what brought you adventures from the other side of the water from Europe over to the U.S. to play your hockey?
Thanks, Bruce. Good to be here. Thank you. Yeah, this is my third year here now, so the decision that I did was based on trying to, get an education at a high level and then play good hockey. So kind of like furthering those both things. So doing a university back home while playing hockey isn't really possible. And my family and me were always appreciated, education. And so we wanted, and especially I wanted to come over here and get my education while playing good level hockey.
You started skating at a pretty early age over there in Finland before you came over here to the States?
Yeah, so I started playing when I was 9 years old, which I believe is it's a little bit later than some players, but I've always been an active kid. So I did all kinds of sports, playing soccer, golf, floorball, all those things. So always been active, but that's when I really started playing hockey.
So then you come over to the U.S. and you end up playing in the United States Hockey League, the Elite League. You played for the Sioux Falls Stampede. You had a pretty good season in your final year there. You were 32-19. Tell us about that experience that got you ready for the college ranks.
No, yeah, for sure. That being the first year in the States, obviously a big year. Probably the biggest improvement I did as a hockey player, but also as a person, having to not just move away from my family and my home, but also to another country with a different language. It taught me a lot for sure. So big year, and Sioux Falls is a place, great city with a lot of good people. With everything like the facility and everything, the level of hockey that we played over there, it was just great. So nothing but good memories from there.
So you go from Finland to South Dakota, and then must have been a piece of cake with lodging, the travel, coming to Alaska. How'd you get recruited to play for the Nanooks? How'd that experience go?
Yeah, for sure. I was just playing there, and then one of the assistant coaches at the time just came over to Sioux Falls and watched a couple games, and then that's when we started talking, and then things moved forward from there. And then I was definitely interested coming over here, and then things actually moved pretty quickly from there on. So yeah, that's how it happened.
You quickly moved in to be one of the top blue liners for this Alaskan Nanook hockey team, 601-85, and you got to learn real quickly about the Governor's Cup and the rivalry with Anchorage, the UAA Seawolves. You've had some pretty good success statistically against the team from Alaska's largest city. Yeah,
for sure. Those games are always good. Big rivalry and a lot of people watching, so it's always good. And then to be able to win the Governor's Cup is obviously it's a big thing for us, and something that we as a hockey community and team, we really appreciate. And yeah, we're definitely going all in on all those games, and hopefully we can play the Anchorage team next year as well.
Playing on the big ice, is that something you like as opposed to, say, the NHL standard size ice?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, a little bit more skating makes the game a little different. A lot of skating, defending is quite different, and I guess you get a little bit more time with the puck too, which I don't mind. So it's definitely different, but I like it.
A little bit of different type season. We mentioned no official games being played this year. You get a chance to work on your practice, hone your skills. You're already looking forward to next season when you're back at the friendly confines of the Carlson Center.
Yeah, for sure. Unfortunately, no games this year, but it's it's obviously unfortunate and not a good thing. But we'll definitely, all of the guys who have taken the advantage of it, and we're still getting better every day. This has given us a unique opportunity, honestly, to work on our skills and our work on the gym and stuff like that. So, as much as it is sad, there's still some positives in it.
In addition to working hard in the classroom, I guess you're a business administration major. Looking down the line, you're looking at possible professional career, maybe heading back to Europe, or you think you got a chance to maybe make it to the NHL?
No, yeah. Like I said earlier, it's a big thing. The education is something I've always appreciated, and that's been the first priority in our family always. So that's definitely a big thing. And throughout these years, I've started really to gain some more and more in-depth interest in the business side of the business field and banking and all that stuff. So yeah, it's definitely a good thing that I found something that I like other than hockey as well.
Well, that sounds great. Like I say, working on the practice right now, getting ready for the games. Antti Virtanen, continued success, and we'll see you back on the ice real soon when we get to play for real.
Thanks a lot, Bruce.